What's going on, everybody? I'm the nerd.
I'm the friend.
And today we're going to be doing a very special episode. We're going to be talking about, hey, why are the lights going off?
Jason? Anybody see where he went? Because he was here, he's literally... There's a note in the wall, and it's held up with a knife. You have a lovely home. I hope you don't mind me staying a while. Uh-oh. I gotta find Jason. And hopefully they don't find me. I'll be back. I seriously need to find him. Jason! What the hell is this? A lot of ha's. Oh, shit. Oh no. Whoa. Oh shit. Shit. Bye.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Jason the Gamer.
I'm Nick the Researcher.
But you can call us the Nerds. And as you can tell by that mini movie at the beginning, we're covering the Death in the Family Joker Mask box set. And this is really awesome. Joker, I'm not a big DC fan, but Joker is by far my favorite comic book DC villain of all time. He is crazy, unpredictable, perfect opposite to Batman.
Yep.
Just overall great character, and this box set comes with the Death in the Family, one of the Death in the Family books, and it comes with the actual mask, which is part of a series, right, of masks.
DC has released a different set of series. They released the V for Vendetta one, where it's the entire graphic novel of V for Vendetta with the Guy Fawkes mask, as seen here.
Yeah, that's not from the actual box set, though.
No, that's a different one.
He has the box set.
I have the box set. Then there's the Court of Owls one for the Batman story arc, Court of Owls, with the Court of Owls mask that the court actually wears. There's this Joker one that is when Death of the Family happens and Joker cuts off his own face, disappears for an entire year, and then comes back and kind of sloppily reattaches it.
With wires. And
with wires and hooks and things like that.
Gross.
It was. And there's one coming out soon, probably already out now by the time this video uploads, or probably still coming out soon, is a Deathstroke one. For Deathstroke the Terminator, or just Deathstroke in general.
Depends on how you want to call him.
Yep, depends on how you see him. And it's just pretty much his face mask. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see out of two eye holes, because Deathstroke is actually missing one of his eyes.
For no reason, considering he has a healing factor.
Maybe a psychological thing or something like that.
That's the bullshitest reason to not grow that damn eye back.
Not as bad as I see faster, you know. But anyway, we're talking about the Joker mask today.
So, the Joker mask I got at a surprisingly low price of only $12 on Amazon. I was actually expecting a lot more. The hair itself is... Personally, I feel it's left a little to be desired, because the hair color isn't what a lot of people wanted. It's more of a yellow-green than just a solid dark green like the actual characters.
Looks like they took a blonde wig and almost...
They just dyed the blonde wig.
Yeah, sprayed it sloppily green or something.
The thing with the mask is you can see they actually have a part where the skin is tearing. They have a design on the mask to show the kind of flesh underneath the stitched on face like the Joker has in the books. One of the things people have complained about with this mask is it has the teeth actually in the mask, A lot of people didn't like that, considering the teeth are not actually part of someone's face, so Joker would have never cut those off and reattached them.
Nope.
I personally don't have a problem with it because it gives you that Joker smile.
Yeah.
That's really iconic. Without the teeth, you just have kind of like a big clown
opening.
face. Yeah, you just have a big opening around your mouth that you're not really going to be able to realistically fill with your own mouth. So I don't have a problem with the teeth. A lot of people do. That's one thing. Let's see. The straps that actually comes with the Joker in the comics, he reattached it with the actual strap that goes around his head, and they have that depicted on the sides.
Yep.
But one thing that, of course, another thing that people complain about is it's not an actual strap that goes around your head. It's a design on the side of the mask. There's no real brown strap that goes around. It's a thin black one that comes with the Court of Owls mask and the V for Vendetta
one
it's the same thin with a strap with a little Velcro thing attached to the back of it. So that got on people's nerves a little bit. The hair for me is the only real problem because it's very loosely attached. All it has is a few things of stitching going across the scalp part of it to keep it anchored in, and the hairs aren't very sturdy. When I first got this, a couple hairs actually fell out. Not enough to create like a bald spot or anything, but I mean it does, like the hair does fall out very easily, so you have to be careful with it. And it has a lot of hair on it. Like Joker does not have
Joker
this
didn't
long
have
hair.
That hair in the comics. Or
he never had this hair in the comic. This is a lot. Like it has a lot of hair on it. And the reasoning I looked up for this is because, as you can tell, this is a longer part of the back. It comes with a little net that's supposed to curve all the way around your head. So this is supposed to be a full head of hair, not just a really long kind of thing on the top. But the problem is they made it too short, so it stops before it goes all the way around, meaning all the hair is piled up on top and it looks too long. Also, if you were to like wear it as like a cosplay thing and you lower your head, you can see where the fabric is stitched in because the hair folds down and you can see like the bald spot, like right there. You can see that right there. You can see the actual fabric poking through.
If anything, the mask itself is good.
Oh yeah, definitely.
If anything, just cut the hair piece off
and get a
dye your
wig,
hair,
or get a wig, like an actual Joker wig.
Get a wig or something like that. That'd probably be the easiest thing.
If you wanted to mod, or if you wanted to mod this and make it closer to the books, definitely you can just cut it off and put on an actual Joker or dye your hair green. Or because I mean, if you did that, you'd still have the part that looks like a face has been torn off.
Yeah.
And if you honestly if you're like me and you don't have a problem with it, just keep it because it's still a really good item for cosplayers. I've seen a lot of people use this as part of Joker costumes for Death in the Family for comic conventions and stuff since the book came out. So I mean, a lot of people do like this, and I'm one of them. I really enjoy how they made it, the feel of the mask. It's really hot on the inside of this thing when you wear it. Like it is unbearably hot. You cannot wear this thing for more than, I'd say, 20 minutes before your face starts sweating.
Although that's with every latex mask.
Yeah, that's one complaint. That's really the only complaint I have, is that it really gets really, really hot in here, like really badly. Like really fast, your face will be sweating like almost instantly. I do enjoy how they packaged it though, because they came in a box where you can see the Joker's hands are depicted on the sides pulling the mask apart. When you get it in the box for the first time, it looks like the Joker's holding his face over. And it actually looked really cool.
The actual book that comes with it, Batman Death of the Family, is only the Batman story arc. It doesn't have any of the tie-ins. If you want the tie-ins or anything like that, if you're interested, you can go pick them up individually at any of your comic shops, or you can pick up the entire graphic novel. I don't know if it does have the Batman one or not. I have the book itself, but I can't remember if it has the regular Batman story arc. But it is it's just called Joker Death of the Family, and it comes in a book about yay thick. It's got all the tie-ins from Damian Wayne Robin to Tim Drake Red Robin, Red Hood, Nightwing, Batgirl, and even the Detective Comics tie-ins. I believe it even has the first issue where Joker actually cut his face off. Now, a lot of questions people are probably going to ask is, if Joker disappeared for an entire year, how come his face didn't dissolve? Well, you got to remember, Joker isn't a normal human. That vat of chemicals changed pretty much everything.
And it's a comic book.
Yeah, it's a comic book. You got to remember that. But people like to throw in realism in comics.
That's true.
Which to me is just ridiculous.
Like someone actually came up with a whole. This is that amazed me. Someone had the time on their hands to come up with an actual web fluid to be like Spider-Man, and they apparently tested it and everything. It's supposed to be able to hold like 3 times the average weight of a human man.
Wow.
So it's like, wow, this could really work, and everyone's like freaking out over this whole forum that I was reading. And I was the asshole that put at the very end of it, all these people praising this guy. You're making my childhood come alive. You're like gonna change the world. You're gonna be the real superhero. And then I put at the very bottom of it, if this is real, how come I don't see anyone on the news swinging around on webs?
True.
If this is real, how come I don't see anyone raking in money from selling this shit?
Right. True.
So, I hate to rain on your parade, guys, but I'm pretty sure this dude's bullshitting us right here.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah,
I hate realism when they go to an extreme. There's
Yeah.
some is okay.
Yeah, certain things are okay, but like
When they go
try
into
not to throw
realism,
realism
when they
into
try
a
to make
comic.
it like real as life, that's when I
Yeah.
get. That's when I get annoyed because I'm like, it can't happen.
Right?
It can't happen.
Yeah, it can't happen. You know, there's got to be the
The fantasy element in there.
Exactly.
Otherwise, it's boring to read. Otherwise, you might as well be reading a newspaper.
Yep. But no, the Joker, remember, the Joker isn't a normal human, and his face was cut off, and he's got so many chemicals in his body and bloodstream that his face would probably be able to survive the course of an entire year
And they had it
on
on
ice. Yeah, they had it on ice in the GCPD building.
Which is gross. That room must have smelled.
It was the morgue, so it smells either way.
I mean, they found it in a box, so it wasn't near like other dead bodies.
Hmm.
So it's, I mean, God, that must have smelled disgusting.
Probably. But
Pick
yeah.
open the box, you open the box, you have that like waft of stuff. You're like, oh Jesus Christ!
But after the death of the family story arc,
He's back again.
yeah, he does. He does come back in a recent story arc called Endgame, and he actually grows his face back, and he
And he has a Macklemore haircut.
He does have the Macklemore haircut, which it's all right. It's a different look for him,
Eh.
But yeah, it's
And
definitely
he's
a good.
implied to be immortal.
Yeah, it's implied, but you got to read it to find out.
Mm-hmm.
But it's definitely the death of the family was a very good story arc. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
I honestly expected somebody to die.
I was hoping they would.
I heard that Robin was gonna die, and I expected death of the family to kill him.
Yeah.
And it didn't, and then he died the next issue.
Did he really?
He died in a different series called Batman Incorporated.
Ah, okay.
But
I prefer,
issue 17 of Batman was the ending to Death of the Family.
I prefer Deadpool Incorporated, if I'm being totally honest.
And of course you would. But what happens is
Deadpool
all the 17s for each for all the other ones are like Death of the Family tie-ins or still
Yeah.
talking about that one. And then 18 for all of them is called Requiem for the death of Robin.
Yep.
Which was like, I honestly expected him to die in
Death of the
Death
Family,
of the
because that would have
Family.
made the title.
it would have made it more better. You would have at least seen it coming. But how it ended was fine to me, and I enjoyed the story as a whole.
Yeah, so
It was really good.
definitely talking about Batman and Joker and all that. Something I wanted to touch on real quick is I'm saying we should do an episode talking about Arkham Knight game.
We're
Arkham Knight game.
definitely gonna do that later.
Yeah, because Arkham Knight we both have played, and I just have to say, I had a little bit of I had doubt going into it. I'll be perfectly honest. A lot of people were hyping the game up to no end. I had some doubt because I really
I was
wasn't.
a little iffy.
I wasn't feeling
like the
some
no
of the
load
elements.
screen. When they said no load screen, I was like, I don't know how I feel about that.
'Cause,
Like,
I
I
mean-
don't know if that can actually be possible.
Yeah, but
It's possible.
yeah, it turned.
Oh, it's
I
possible.
love how we're not gonna keep in mind this video. We're not gonna have any spoilers
No.
or anything because I mean the game is still really new, and
Yeah.
I know a lot of people haven't gotten through the end of it yet. So we're not gonna spoil anything. But
We're just kind of touching on it.
we're
real
gonna
quick.
touch on things. We're not gonna spoil who the Arkham Knight is for those of you who don't know. We're not gonna spoil like any of the ending for people who haven't gotten there yet. But be sure to check out that video because that's coming up. It's gonna be
It's coming up
discussing.
soon, and it's going to be our discussion video of the Arkham Knight.
Yeah. So
But
overall, I think that's pretty much all we got for this episode.
yeah, this is about the end of this episode.
So to wrap things up, I'm the nerd.
I'm the friend.
and we'll see you guys next time.
Later, guys. Who are you?